Surprise. Actually, it's not even a surprise, but I'm back. I'm back in Melbourne, guys. I'm gonna set this up so I can have a little bit of a chat. I've actually been like so lazy. Not even lazy, I've just been so busy. I haven't even thought about doing a YouTube video or like filming an update for you guys, because my last update I was still living on the Gold Coast and I came here for a holiday and I was like, I think I'm gonna move back. Anyways, we've moved back. I just felt when I came back here like it was like 3 weeks ago now, I felt in my heart, it felt right. I felt calm. I didn't have anxiety. Not a lot of people know, but this year I've suffered from probably the worst mental health ever. And the reason people won't know is because I don't really speak about it much. And I thought I would overcome it. I wasn't sure what kind of hole I was getting into, and I thought I was just self-sabotaging for feeling the things I was feeling. And at the end of the day, your mental health is priority, and if that means you need to be selfish, if that means you need to be alone to feel better, then I think that's what you need to do. I can't explain to you how different I feel being here. I can't explain it. And I don't regret anything I've done this year at all, because it's taught me so much about myself. It's taught me so much about what I need, what I want in life, and also where I need to be. And I definitely appreciate Melbourne now, because I'm not sitting here like, oh, what if here would be better? What if here would be better? And my body has responded so much better as well. I'm enjoying work more. I love freaking chatting to all my clients. I love working. Like, I've been working now for like the past 3 hours. My office space is so cute, actually. Like, how cute. But yes, obviously I came here. I don't have any furniture in my apartment yet, because it's still on a truck coming here. Like, I'm still in the process of moving. I'm like 4 weeks out. Everything is happening all at once. But body is looking heaps better. I will make sure I'm like posting a check-in and stuff here. Still grinding though. Still putting in the work. I had a bit of a hospital episode the other day. But I'll chat more about that. I'll definitely chat more about that in the YouTube video, so keep watching. But feeling good now. I do need to get back to work, and yeah, I just thought I would actually be proactive and start this video, give you guys an update that I'm in Melbourne. But I'll take you over the next few days. No high carb days coming up. We're just like depleting, nice and flat. Calories are like 1100. I'm on like 90 grams carbs, I think. Not many, but I kind of thrive in this position because I'm like, I don't want much right now. Like, I know I need to work, so it's like, don't fucking give me high days, because it's gonna make me like, I'm feeling fine now. Like, my training's good, my sleep's good, recovering. Oh, actually I'm pretty sore, but like it's fine. It's all part of the plan. You can't just like do a prep and expect it to be a breeze. Like, I think that's where people go wrong. So many people sitting here complaining about prep. It's like, that's part of it. Like, you're kind of supposed to be suffering. Like, the worse you feel, the better you look. But anyways, I'll update you guys, and I'm keen for this YouTube video. I think it's gonna be a good one. Okay, Ab Veins has officially entered the chat. We love that. I don't know if you can actually see me. I'm dead. But feeling good, like, okay, well, I actually just went to the doctor's to get a referral to get a blood test and melatonin, because my sleep's been a little bit cooked. So I'll tell you about what happened the other night. Actually, it was 11 p.m. and I usually get into bed at like 8, so I wasn't able to fall asleep, obviously struggling to fall asleep. And I was laying there, and all of a sudden my mouth went really, really dry, like abnormally dry. I couldn't even like lick my lips because they were just so dry. And mind you, I never complain. Like, I always just assume I'm fine, even if so I'm really good at putting up with like discomfort. So it wasn't normal. And then my heart rate was increasing. Like I felt like I had anxiety. I put my watch on and my watch said that my heart rate was sitting at 110. And I was a bit stressed. I felt like my throat was a bit iffy, like it was getting thicker. So I FaceTimed like Taylor and I was like, hey, just stay on the phone with me for like 15 minutes because something just like feels off with my body. It doesn't feel right. And she was like, yeah, I may as well like come, make sure like everything's okay. And obviously when she was on her way, I just felt like it was getting harder to breathe. I was having shortness of breath. My heart rate was picking up and I was like, yeah, I've definitely got to go to the hospital. So we did. We went to the hospital and I didn't get any diagnosis, nothing. And still don't know. Like for me, it kind of freaked me out and it made me realize how easily your health can be taken away from you. And I still have no idea. That's why I just went to the doctors then, because I'm going to get a blood test on Monday just to make sure everything is okay. And since then I've been fine. The next day I was obviously exhausted. I was really iffy. Still being really cautious of like my throat, because if it wasn't for the shortness of breath, because like I've had anxiety before, my heart rate's increased. Yes, obviously to be at 110 is not fucking normal, but like that, I was only really worried about the breathing because it was slowing and I haven't had that before. So yeah, I'm gonna get a blood test on Monday. I'll probably get the results in like a week or something, so I'll do another YouTube video with like what the updates are. But yeah, like just being like really real, it made me think, fuck, like I've been prepping now for 3 years in a row. No, probably even 4, because I did a prep, then COVID happened, then I did a prep, went to stage, did a prep. Now I'm prepping again. Like my body really hasn't rested and I definitely need to grow. And I haven't had a period, guys. I'm not on contraception. I think I haven't had a period in a regular period, I don't think in 3 or 4 years, which as well I know is not healthy. I know that for a fact. And God, if a client ever came to me and said that was the case, I would, God forbid, ever put them into a dieting phase. But I have made some sacrifices and I've been willing to make these, but up until that health scare on Tuesday, it made me realize like I need to be careful. I do, because yes, it wasn't too bad, but how do I know that it's not going to happen again, and how do I know that next time it's not going to be worse? So just like, guys, make sure you're getting checkups as well, regular blood tests. This is why it's important to have a coach as well, so, like, and a coach that knows how to read lab results as well. Send them through your blood tests, so that they're not just putting you into a diet and your hormones unhealthy too. So that was the little update. Since then, I've just been doing the same thing. Like my body was obviously stressed the next 2 days. Now I'm sitting like 57 kilos, so low 57s. There was one day where I was 56.5, which is crazy. Last year's stage weight was 55 and I'm about 4 weeks out. So I think I've got another kilo to lose. But yeah, just taking it day by day at the moment. I'm feeling good, to be honest, overall. I'm a little bit wrecked right now. I've just had a big few days since obviously that episode, and then the next day is following. I've just been a bit more cautious and wary of what I'm doing. But that's a little update. It's like 6 p.m. now, so we've got 2 more meals left. It's just pumpkin, mince, and beans I'm having now, and I cannot wait to eat. I literally cannot sleep right now, so I'm like, I'm gonna do an update for you guys, but this is the reality. Every night I get into bed at 8 o'clock. I think it's like 11:53 right now. So that's like almost 4 hours I've been lying here trying to sleep. And you just can't sleep. Like, I'm tired all day and I cannot fall asleep. I'm over it. The melatonin did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Doctor gives me 2 milligrams of melatonin. Wait, is it 2 milligrams? I think. Like, I need Valiums, babe. And like 100 of them. Just 2 milligrams of melatonin. It's doing absolutely nothing right now. But thriving, I guess. Not thriving, but trying to thrive.
Zoom.
Oh god damn. Combat physio guy. See him once a week. I will take you, he will chat, because I don't really know, but he'll chat about my treatment that we're getting just into shows, to making sure we're just keeping on top of obviously recovery, but you can chat more about what we do.
Hi guys, Combat Physio Guy here.
Sorry, my introduction wasn't.
It's fine, it's okay. You just put your face down and I'll do the talking because that's what I do best, and just talk.
Yes.
Even to the point where Tabby used to cut me off in the other video, like, stop! You know, like he would get offended at that, but anyways. Can we get more cream? Try it up. Alright guys, so we've got Naughty Body cream here. Perfect mix between grip and slide. I don't have to use this much. I just use this much, right? You just go dot, 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 dot. Nice. Like this, and you rub it in like that, right? That way, you know, these creams last you. This is for practitioners, by the way. If you happen to be a massage therapist and you've been wanting to treat celebrities like Tabby, then you should definitely buy this cream. Works really well. Anyways, so I want to elbow you in the face as FYI. Now, most people would see that a lot of people would get my job confused for being a massage therapist or a masseuse, but I'm not a masseuse, I'm a physiotherapist, and a big part of what we do as physios, or at least sports physios, is to use manual therapy. And one very important effective tool that I use in manual therapy is massage, hence why people get it confused. Now, massage is great for those who aren't necessarily injured, but for those who are in a constant state of stress, whether it be mental or physical stress. Now, if you're a competitor, regardless of whether you're a bodybuilder, a football player, a fighter, you've got to understand what high intensity training does to your nervous system. So for those science heads out there, you might already know this, but there are two parts to your nervous system. You've got your sympathetic nervous system, which is your fight or flight. You know, when you're in the gym and you've got like 2 reps left on the hack squat, you're like, my legs are burning, push through, right? And you're shitting yourself because you think that, you know, you may not complete the movement. Now imagine doing that all the time. You're gonna be quite tense all the time and fatigued. Then you've got the opposite, which is your parasympathetic nervous system, and that's the part of your nervous system that is most active when you're asleep. That nervous system is what slows things down, slows your heart rate down, allows you to relax. So what we're doing with a massage is we are stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system. We want the athlete to relax. Now, if they're more relaxed, they're going to walk away from here and sleep more efficiently and obviously make full use of their recovery. And this is a big reason for why we get Tabby in here every single week, to make sure that she's sleeping well, she's recovering efficiently, and that she's maximizing her chances for success. So not only do we do massage, but we do a bit of cupping as well. So the massage, I like to use it at the start because it helps essentially soften the area first. It feels really nice. And then after we've tenderized the area and she's feeling a little bit more relaxed, we can then go into what we call our more pro-inflammatory treatments. So what that means is the stuff that's a little bit more, it's a little more traumatic, like dry needling. Now, traumatic, like physically traumatic, like, you know. No, my trauma, my last physio needled me and I couldn't get up off the bed. You know what I mean? Things that, things are a little more painful, like dry needling, because you're quite literally penetrating through the skin and the muscle. And these things create a little bit more inflammation than what your typical massage would do. And so these things, for that reason, are typically more sensitive or painful. And we're a big fan of dry needling for the reason of you can get to depths in the muscle belly that you can't get to with a massage. And you can get really specific as well. So for example, if she's got pain in the front of her shoulder, she might have there's a face shield. Anyway, fuck that. Yeah, she might have, so she's got pain in the front of the shoulder. It might be she's got referred pain coming from a trigger point and not from here. So rather than me just digging my thumb through that knot, I could just stick a needle straight through it, and we can get a twitch response. So a knot twitches, relaxes, knot goes away, pain in the front of the shoulder goes away. This is why I really like dry needling, because we're getting straight to and through the source of the problem. Cool, so we've done massage, we're going to do the other side now. But before we do that, I'm going to work through her mid-back. I'm going to stick my elbow straight through her ribs. Pressure okay. Now, to summarize all of that, if you're an athlete competing at the top level, it's all about the 1%ers, because usually those who are at the top level have got all of their foundations down to a T, and that's their sleep, their nutrition, their recovery, in that their things like, you know, infrared saunas, the ice baths, rest days, all of those things. Now, if you want an edge over your competitors, you need to make sure that you're injury free, and this is one effective way at that level to stay injury free, and that's just to get treatment. So for those, even if you're not someone who competes and you're not currently competing and you're on your off season and you're still training, get a maintenance. You know, once every 3 to 5 weeks is what I recommend to all my clients, and it's something that I do for myself. I'm no bodybuilder, but I do weight train at least 3 to 4 times a week, and I'm working in here all the time, so I've got quite a physically demanding job. And I find after 3 weeks I'm starting to feel a little bit banged up, and I'm not trying to get to a point where I now need twice as long to heal from something.
This is the first good night's sleep I've had in ages, and it clearly works because I weigh in. I feel ready. Like, no, I feel good. This is ice bath. So freaking cold. Alrighties, I'm going to wrap this video up, but yeah, I can't believe how much the scales dropped today. Like 55.9. My last year's scale weight for the state show was like 54, but then for nationals in Japan I was like 50, mid 55s, and I've got my boobs done now, which apparently weigh like 500 grams, so I think we're pretty much ready. But yeah, I did recovery just then. I went to Recovery Lounge in Port Melbourne. That's where I always go. So on my rest days, I try to do like ice bath, and then I have sauna, infrared, and like wet sauna at my apartment. So I'll do ice bath and recovery boots there. And then I get a massage once a week. I do physio once a week and saunas. So all the recovery, it's working, and just trying to reduce inflammation as much as possible, I guess. But yeah, I'm so excited. We're like less than 4 weeks out, which is crazy. And now I'm just like, I'm so excited to get on stage and just enjoy it. This prep has been so different for me. It's been, yeah, there was a whole different purpose behind it, and it's been pretty cruisy so far. Today has been a little bit tired. This video, you've obviously seen me just saying I'm a bit tired and a bit wrecked, but that's all part of the process. I'm cooking my eggs now as well. So 150 grams of egg whites with 1 egg. This is literally my favorite meal, because I like to flip this and then crack my egg yolk. But I'll see you guys in my next video.